Okay, y'all remember what I said when I'm over here? What happens is that I'll have to load it on Facebook. So in case if it goes out and come back, come back in because I want to I'm sharing things as God drop it in my spirit. Things about my experience. I wanted to say this too about even with the trying to poison you, putting stuff in your food to try to make you go crazy, different type of medicine that they use to try to make people go crazy or look crazy. This is stuff they do because they had a plan to try to put me in an institution. They were already how they was already fixing it up. He's been fixing it up for years. Been saying, going to people saying I was crazy, going to people saying I was sick. The lies. He built his case around all these lies. Then he had people, in the medical field that was paid off because he associated with the Masons and other, the cartels, because he connected himself with a woman that dealt with the cartels, all kind of corruption. So what I'm saying is this here, how that he was planning on, him and this woman was planning on putting me in an institution. But they're going to do buy land, and what they're going to do, get a life, well, they had the life insurance policy. All this stuff they were stealing from me, stealing property from me, just stealing things from me, hiding stuff, hiding things. So they figured they bought the land. After buy the land, get a house, then house in my name. Now, mind me, something happened to me. Who go through my husband? So land, buy some land, get a house with my name on it, move me into the house or whatever, or may not even move in the house. Might act like I'm, done crazy. So put me in an institution so they can give me some kind of medicine. But see, what they plan was this. To give me and my son medicine and make like my son murdered me and then turn a gun on himself. This what their plan was, my autistic son. This what their plan was. But it didn't work. None of their plans worked. They wanted to put me in an institution. See, my son, they can draw money off of him because he's a child. But see, they were all about the money because they knew they could get $65,000 a year from my son. This how trifling he is. My son used to me taking care of him. This man have never taken care of him, that been there for him as a father. But you're going to try to kill his mother, get her put in an institution like something wrong with her. Then you're going to kill her once she in the institution so you can get the house, and then y'all sell the house and build y'all something to live on. This how crazy these two fools are. This was their plan, to kill me for insurance money and for the house so they can sell the house. They probably already got the land. But I told him to his face. Like he know that I told him what he was doing, what he was playing. Him and his hoe, like I said, whore. His prostitute. He liked prostitutes. He liked whores. So the point is this. They had plotted to kill me for money. What they plan on building this fancy house off of blood money. But it didn't work out like they wanted to work out. Matter of fact, what it did, it blew their whole plan up. I just wanted to share that to show you how distorted that man mind with that trash he's with. Both of them trash. All of his little poly relationship is trash. See, they believe in this poly relationship. I'm not a poly. I'm a woman, a virtuous woman. I don't have to compete with nobody. You should have took that and went down the road, and all y'all trash should have been together. Don't come with me with that crazy stuff. Because I'm a child of God. I don't play that. Yeah, their plan was to unalive me. Now check this out. My own sister, he sent her a picture with a casket that they call themselves gonna put me in. And she looking for flowers. Now, how do you like that? Because he done laid with my sister and she think I don't know. And I knew from the beginning. And she grinned in my face like I didn't know. Show you how ignorant she is. But I guarantee you one thing. He didn't tell her he raped her son. While she was so busy siding with him, he raped her son when he was younger. But yet, I'm her blood sister. She decided to lay down with my husband because she didn't feel good about herself because she was jealous of me. Why? I ain't jealous of her. Like I said over and over again, I'm not competing with no woman because I know who I am. Don't never let no man or woman make you feel like you got to compete with another woman, or they done put all this mess in your head against that woman, and that woman don't know you. That woman don't know you A from Z. Because he's insecure, so he gonna make you insecure. You halfway crazy already because you a narcissist, both of y'all crazy. Everything he connect with is crazy because they set up and take offenses against me, mad with me, and I don't know nothing about these hoes. That's what a hoe do, interfere with other people's relationship because they don't have no solid relationship, because they don't see themselves. You ladies, men, you have to love yourself before you can love somebody else. When you don't deal with your childhood trauma, what you done been through, because somebody raped you, or you sold yourself, or you laid with your aunt, you laid with your uncles, or whoever you laid with. You laid with your sister and laid with your brother, and then you trying to bring this mess down your family line? Then you get up and rape your... This is what I'm talking about. See, people don't talk about this online. They don't talk about how people do stuff like this. And it's against God. You're not even supposed to sleep with your family member. You're not even supposed to sleep with your ex-family members neither. Just like when I was going to church, people in the church, husband and wife or friends or men, whatever. I ain't disrespect them women with their husband. I saw them as my natural brothers and my natural sisters because I love them like I love myself. But they didn't see that because they always full of lust. They ain't had no respect for nobody, husband or wife. It started from the pulpit all the way to the door. Trash. Pure trash. See, nobody want to talk about how trashy the church is. This what I'm saying, y'all. These people will kill you. They will turn your children against you. And have your children trying to kill you for nothing because they done mind manipulated the children. They done raped the children when they was coming up. To seduce them, grooming them, to love them when they ain't never did a god darn thing for them. But raped them. Made them feel like they love them. They don't love nothing. Love is expression, not you with your... I ain't gonna even go there. It's how filthy they are. Rape your own children. I'm sorry, I don't flip my camera around because God told me to do it like this. Because I have to wait before I can flip the camera because he have some things he want to do first. Because when I'm on here, I'll be in spiritual warfare. So I have to do whatever God called me to do. And he told me to do it this way. This is why today he put a dog on the screen. Because today he's talking about the dogs in the church. He's talking about the dogs in the marriage. He's talking about the dogs in the relationship, period. And if I don't get a chance to tell you all hi and let you know, I appreciate every one of y'all for taking the time to come in. Even if you come in a little while, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. If you come in, you get a chance to go back and look at the whole video. I appreciate that. Because this is the way I'm been doing in order to help, with other things that I desire to do to help other people. With my channel building up, I can help other people more. Because I'm a person that goes out and help people. I deal with people that come in need all the time. Well, family don't have food, or electric, or may not have water, may not have a phone, and need a phone, be able to turn on their phones. This is how I help people, y'all. I'm not I'm not one of these people gotta have all that fancy stuff. I'm a person that always been that way. I take money that I have, help other people. And I may live off of, like whatever I have left. I'm okay with that because God has provided for me. So I don't complain about that. I just get on here sharing with you all because I want you all to know that God is really love you, to know that these things are happening out here, to know that I can stand up here and talk about what I've been through so you don't have to go through that. And when people get out and say certain things, sometimes it's hard to believe what they saying. They've been through that. The real people, not these fake people. These fake couples pretend like they together and ain't nothing to them. Or take pictures with your hand on some other woman belly and you got a wife with children and you not even taking care of your children. This one I'm talking about. Fake tell people. This is why I made a video with my husband and my 2 children. We have 4 kids together, but I have 8 kids. I have 8 grown kids. And I thank God for all 8 of them. Because they 8 beautiful kids, despite my husband and all these people working with him to manipulate and control the children, to turn my children against me. God will punish every one of them. That's not my problem. That's their problem because they got to stand before God for that. They've been able to do this and get away with it, but not no more. I thank God I got grandkids. I have 10 grandkids. And I'm grateful for that. I have 4 grandkids. And I'm thankful for that because a lot of people can't say that they have great grandkids and grandkids because my mother, her mother didn't live to see us. Matter of fact, her mother was young when she died. So I'm grateful that I live to see my great grandchildren, 2 girls and 2 boys. I lost one of my first great granddaughter, but I got to see her little face, her little hands. She looked just like her mother. She was born a day after my birthday. And I thank God I got a chance. I still saw her. And I always like to encourage her mother, keep going, sweetheart. Enjoy life. You do what God called you to do. You'll get to see your baby again. Matter of fact, your baby is always around you. This is what people understand. They still be around. Their spirit is around you because God allowed their spirit to be around you to comfort you. But I just wanted to put that out here to tell you all, you have to be careful when your children start acting funny around you. Pay attention. Because I didn't know the level of wickedness this person really was. This man really was. God was showing me, and I'm still trying to think they're a good person because that's the way I always try to see people despite their evilness, to still try to see the good in a person. But when they are wicked, it's no good in them. I had to learn that through my tests and through my trials of what I went through. This man was stealing from me, worked with my family to steal from me, kept paperwork from me. So So if he could have killed me to get what he wanted, which he never was going to get it, no way. Here's what they call a new beginning. You know, these lunatics call them a new beginning with some other woman, a new life with some other woman. Y'all devils going to hell. I'm going to tell y'all right now. You and your hoe going to hell with y'all children, okay? Or whoever man children they are, or whoever their dad is. And all the rest of the hoes. And why you still connected with the girl from Delaware that lives in North Carolina that you raped as a child. And you lied when I asked you about it. Like I don't know nothing. I know everything. So I'm not going to go no further with that. And all I'm going to say is it's still watch your children. Because these people that's connected together, they will work your children against you. And your children don't call you. They isolate themselves away from you. They don't even know why they're doing it because they're under mind control and witchcraft. MK Ultra is real. Because of my experience, I can talk about it's real. I can talk about how that your own family members will get together with some dirty dog because they dirty and they gonna go along with them because they all about money, looking good to somebody else, and their hearts are wicked because they fake as hell. Get before y'all like they nice, and these devils is wicked. They'll do anything for a car or a house or a new pair of shoes and run around with a price on it like they better than somebody else and they going to hell. Like them shoes or this house make them something and they ain't nothing because guess what? When they close their eyes, they got to stand before God. And then teach their children how to be the same devil they are. That's the sick part about it. I taught my children to be humble. I taught my children that all these things ain't all that. But if they chose to buy something, you ain't got to flirt it around. Because somebody else may need something. And you showing off in the front of somebody else's child. Or some other person that can't afford that. This is why I love uniforms in the school. Because you need uniforms in school because other children, because of their ignorant parents, look down on other kids. Because they don't have. I had experience before. A woman had some children and she couldn't afford certain things for her kids. And I asked her in a nice way, hey, I got to go get my son some so and so and so. And when I came back, I got all her kids something. Plus, I got her something so she wouldn't feel left out. See, people don't know all the things that I've done throughout the year, even going through with my husband, who's supposed to be in the church, so-called church, and didn't give me a dime, but ran up in the church because they manipulated and controlled him to tell him how to treat his wife, and he went along with that foolishness because they stupid. Like they were doing something with their ignorant self. Yes, I talk about y'all ignorant devils. Yes, I do. I'm talking about you right here and now. Because I don't care about y'all nasty, filthy flesh. Because y'all ain't nothing. And you're going back to the dirt from which you came. And you all stinking now. The stink of death is all over y'all. But guys, y'all be careful out here. Watch your children. Don't let people manipulate your children to come against you and work witchcraft on them and stuff and family members, and they too stupid. You all have a nice day. And encourage and don't, allow people to sidetrack you.